officer, the health and safety officers and council, please come on and engage these issues because people are going to die out. People are keeping a blind eye with these issues. So the other issue is the pollution. There's that soot. I would call it soot because it's black and brown. It settles on the iron sheets. So when storm water comes, people collect their water in a tank and they use it. Even if they boil, I can assure you it cannot be safe. So you're going to die of heart diseases, you're going to die of cancer, skin diseases, and yet the council is there seated. So we appeal if they could close the company, they're doing the investigation and do a risk analysis on it. At least let them do something because you're not seeing anything. We are really disappointed. Wastewaters, their wastewater is not controlled. It's not really channeled. It just comes off their fence, it goes in people's compound, it joins the upper streams where the whole community is getting this water from. So we are worried. So this water, physically you can even see the solids in it. So it mixes up. So you find people getting water, you ask them, do you take this water for drinking? They tell you, we boil it. But sincerely, yeah, when there are solids in the water, when there are impurities inside it, there's fecal material, you can't tell. But even if you boil, you're not always safe.
No, they know that what they are doing is having effect. I went there one time myself. I went there, I met the manager, he brought laptop, doing a program to submerge this gas water to agala $500,000. $500,000, Chibera like 4 billion. We are going to do this by a plan. So they're going to come here and they just confuse you.
Nefe tujja kulinda biwandiiko birwawo nnyo aweeva tubyetaaga in matters obujulizi n'ebirala n'okulaga nti tubadde tuwandiika ebintu bino ebikola ki ebisembayo. Mwami chairman lwako yakoze bubi mwatendeese mwandibaddemu ababaddewo nti bwe babuuza telukiiko lwatuula.
Then also I think after that, because even I'm telling them, you people, you are poko, whatever, this writing and listening to the people I don't want. So, and let them be on our side only. I don't want this business of supporting the community people all the time. Eh? They should be supportive of the factory, whatever they talk good about factory all the time. We have categorized the issues raised into two, the short term and the long term. The short term, those that can be fixed within a very short time, but even the beauty that even those that we have categorized as long term will not take 3 months before we have concluded everything. So they are just minor issues that we are fixing. Otherwise, so far, so good, we are in the right direction.
Ensonga eno tulina kugikwata nga community. Kuba abantu abo bwe baba bakolako impact assessment bababuuza community muli wamu nayo. Abantu abo bayina obukwakulizo bwe bayina okutuukiriza mu tteeka lye bayita social corporate responsibility okulaba nti community we bakolera emirimu gyabwe bayina amazzi amayonjo, bayina empewo ennungi, bayina amasomero, bayina amalwaliro. Naye ebintu ebyo tebasobola bikola olw'ensonga bannabyabufuzi bwe bagendayo nga community.
Was not responding to us. We conducted a similar inspection on 12th July at Pramuk still about the same. And in this inspection that we conducted on 12th July 2022, we specifically focused on the air quality of the facility because we discovered that in the first nuisance letter that we issued to Pramuk and the letter given to us on the impact assessment certificate from NEMA of that power plant, it is the 8 megawatt power generation plant that was established. We established that the operations of that facility were the ones that were causing a pollution from their chimney. So on visiting, we issued another inspection report to Pramuk Steel, and in our recommendations, we discussed with them and we agreed that they would obtain a consultant, a specialist in air quality who should be engaged to tell them on the best mechanisms and help them install appropriate chimneys and methods of tapping all dangerous fumes from exhausting in the whole village. We also instructed them to construct a proper drainage facility to stop the pollution of Naminya stream. In this same communication, we gave them a period of 14 days to respond to this authority on the mitigations and the timelines of closure of the gaps that they are meant to do. This communication that we wrote was signed by the senior health inspector, me myself, the senior physical planner, and the municipal engineer. That is how we conducted the inspection. And we copied the same letter to the National Environment Management Authority, the ERA, that is the Electricity Regulatory Authority, because now we are dealing with a power generating plant, and Pramuk itself also acknowledged receiving the facility. So as an authority, we are waiting within the 14 days to see what has been done. Has the impact been mitigated? Is the pollution stopping? And if it doesn't stop, we'll write back to our other high authorities like NEMA that has already received our steps we have taken, and ERA to come into the door and assist.